Peace, soul tribe. Welcome back to the channel. How I've missed you guys. Happy 2026 to my soul tribe, my soul fam. They've been rocking with me, whether it's been since I had the channel or you're a newbie. Thank you so much. I am so excited for what 2026 has to offer us as a collective and as a tribe. Anything you need to know about me is listed in the description box below. And yeah, I look forward to sharing more announcements with you guys very, very soon. So anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm not sure what's going to come out today, but I am excited to use my a couple new decks that I got, y'all. And wow, okay, y'all, the Fool and Three Cups has hopped out, and I started to put it back in the deck because they popped out, and I started to put it back in the deck, and Spirit was like, no. So I see maybe a reunion, travel, coming together, hanging out with friends, going towards happiness, taking a leap of faith. We have Aries energy, so I'm gonna go ahead and sit those up here. Fool and the Three Cups. All right, now it is. Hey. All right. Spirit said we ain't gonna talk too much about it. But I do want to use this What's the Gossip deck, guys. I don't know. We're going to see what comes out. Again, we're going to keep it as high vibe as possible, but I've been itching to use this deck. So maybe we'll center around What's the Gossip on you. But either way, let's get into it. Holy Spirit, let's scoot this over a little bit. Check the camera. We good? Sorry for the shakiness. Yes, we're good. All right, guys, let's get into it. So we got, okay, Five of Cups. It's been some sadness, disappointment. Eight of Cups, walking away. Wow, I love it. And it's right on trend. We got the 10 of Cups underneath. Look at all this cup energy, guys. 9 of Pentacles. All right now, Soul Tribe, I dig the vibes. Okay. Now listen, let's get into this Spirit. We have the Fool, the 3 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups. You're walking away from the sadness, the heartbreak, the disappointment, the potential, all the letdowns and disappointments that could have happened, let's say in 2025, but just period, okay? And I see you guys going towards wish fulfillment and happiness that you want, because the 9 of Pentacles is all about self-worth, value, being abundant on your own. And then the 10 of Pentacles, maybe that might come out. 10 of Cups is about the ultimate wish fulfillment, happiness, joy, abundance, everything you desire. So this is what you're going towards, excuse me. But I want to keep pulling because Spirit said we got a message here today. Okay, let's get some more about this. Okay, let's look at the Fool. What's the Fool? Thank you. 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys, it's a work thing that you're doing. Maybe you're taking a new approach to work, starting new things as it pertains to your work and finances with the 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are trying to master a new skill here. Some of you guys could be going back to school. You're really excited about it with that 3 of Cups. Maybe excited to meet new people, go on new adventures. I heard mental health. Somebody's mental health could be improving. And you guys, I don't know where you guys are on the globe, but in the it is winter time where I'm at. I think it would be the Western Hemisphere. Sorry guys, geography was not my #1 subject, but so sometimes people do get seasonal depression. Okay, seasonal depression is a real thing, and I feel like many of you guys could be moving through that right now. I know I have my own personal bouts. The Magician, wow, manifesting. Look at this, strong Gemini, Virgo energy. I see you guys in a very powerful position right now. There is so much to explore, so much to see, so much to learn here. And like I said, we're going to clarify the 5 of Cups and 8 of Cups. This is something you guys have been working on maybe as late as 2025. Like maybe last month you guys decided, you know, I'm letting something go. I'm not dealing with this no more. Whatever it is, clarify the 5 of Cups. 9 of Swords. You see how that flew out in reverse, even though I take reversals? It's something, I'm getting mental health here, guys. And whether, you know, mental health it is triggered through events in our life, okay? 9 times out of 10. Now, I'm not a mental health professional, so definitely consult your own, you know, experts on that. But with the 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups, there is a fear here. There's a fear of heartbreak, disappointment, a deep-rooted fear here. But I feel like you guys are moving through this. This is something that you've already worked through. What's the 8 of Cups? What's the 8 of Cups for my viewers? Ace of Wands, boom. Going towards a new passionate start. Something I heard has sparked your interest. Someone, possibly. Something or someone. I'm going to find out when I pull from What's the Gossip on you. Okay, this is going to be strictly for fun, guys. This doesn't make it true. This could just be what people are saying about you, okay? Or the energy you give off, okay? So please take that deck with a grain of salt. But let's get some more. Tell me more about my viewers and what they could be experiencing right now. Chariot. Wow, some of you guys who got travel, moving forward, victory, choosing between two paths, okay? Because we have the white horse and the black horse, shadow and light, masculine and feminine, okay? But some of you guys, it is a travel opportunity because the Fool is here. You could be traveling. Some of you guys could be moving. Now, there's that 10 of Pentacles underneath the deck. I said it might come out. And look, underneath the deck, 4 of Wands. Some of you guys, it's a family situation, a relationship. You could be moving. I heard moving, you and your family. Wow. Okay, give me more. The Hierophant. Wow, Taurus energy. All right, guys, there's some deep, and we got the Hermit. You guys have gone through some sort of spiritual awakening, some sort of realization here about you, what you want, what you desire. We could be, I mean, we got some powerful major arcanas out here. We got the Hierophant, the Chariot, the Magician, the Fool. So I feel like many of you guys have been in this energy of the Hermit. Virgo energy, very strong with the Gemini, Virgo with the Magician. Thinking, pondering, really deciding to finally release something here, okay? Whatever that could be. But remember, this is general. This is not a linear storyline, but I do get the energy of release and moving forward for you guys, really letting go of the past. And this came after a period of introspection. Maybe some of you guys had to literally, you know, go within. Maybe you isolated from people. Because the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, I feel like there was some residual energy that could have come up for you guys that needed to be healed and released. Okay, as we go into 2026. Now, as you guys know, most of you guys, the real new year isn't until spring equinox, and this, you know, I think it's March. So, but either way, we are moving into a new calendar year, and I feel like you guys wanted to really reflect on what you want going into 2026. And wow, you guys should be very proud of yourself. Let's get some more. Six of Wands. I love it. Some of you guys, you're going to definitely, whatever new thing you want to try out when it comes to your work and finances, you're going to have a lot of success with it with the 6 of Wands here. So do that. If you've been contemplating trying something new in your career, if you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, if you influencer, whatever new idea has just sparked your interest here, I feel like you're going to have victory and success with that, whatever that is. Okay. Give me more. Justice, Libra energy. And that flew out on this pile here. You're coming into balance. There could be a lot of eyes on you, people from the past that you don't want to connect with the Page of Swords and the 6 of Cups in reverse. You have past people that you're no longer interested in connecting with. You don't talk to anymore. They're definitely watching you. I heard watching your next move. All right, but we have the Justice here. So things are coming into balance for you. You are balancing out whatever this 5 of Cups, 9 of Swords energy. I feel like you're gaining control because the Magician has all the suits, the Wands, the Swords, the Cups, and the Pentacles to achieve whatever they want. Six of Pentacles. I heard there could be a message coming in. 2 of Wands. You may have to make a decision to walk away from something and go towards a new path. But some of you guys, I felt like you withdrew your energy because you weren't getting something in return. I feel like something wasn't reciprocal. Maybe it was a work project you were putting a lot of time and energy to, but it wasn't yielding results. And the moment that you switch, or some of you guys have already done this, you switched paths, you try something new, that's where you're going to see the growth. Because maybe the path you were on was never really meant for you, and you were trying to force it. Tell me more about, wow, the Devil. That flew out in reverse. Even though I don't take reversals, I'm going to clarify that, Devil. Don't even trip. But wow, we got a lot of major arcanas here. Some of you guys are determined. I can say that is like being determined to move forward, victory, success. Okay, let's just go ahead and clarify the Devil. What's the Devil? What's the Devil for my viewers? King of Swords. Ooh, somebody you moved past. That flew out sideways too. There is somebody, like I said, remember I picked it up underneath the deck. 7 of Swords, the Emperor. Look at this. You're seeing the truth about somebody. This could be somebody that you're no longer connected with, like I said. You could be seeing the truth about somebody and seeing somebody clearly, and that could be why you're able to move forward now, because you have your own closure. Maybe this person will come towards you and reveal a truth or an apology or something, but I'm not getting that. With this King of Swords and the Devil, somebody is pissed here. And really, you know, go stand in line. Clarify the Hierophant. King of Pentacles. I love it. Taurus energy, heavy Taurus energy, heavy earth energy. I feel like you guys are building a legacy. There could be, I don't necessarily see love out here, but there's could be a new skill you're learning that's going to bring a lot of abundance here, okay? Especially with the devil energy, which is Capricorn energy. That rules abundance. But like I said, I'm definitely going to pull a what's a gossip on this, because I do feel like this is not your energy. This is the energy of somebody you move past, or, you know, you no longer are connected with. What's the Hermit? What's the Hermit? Eight of Swords. That flew out over here. See how it flew out on this path? No, on this path. It flew out on this pile. I feel like this is what you're moving out of, though. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords. Some of you guys were trapped in your head. It was very, very dense energy, I feel. You guys were working through some really, really dense energy when it comes to your mind. I feel like this is very mind and emotions here. This is when you were in solitude. But I feel like you guys are breaking free from that, because the Fool did lead the reading. All right. Clarify the Eight of Swords for me. Nine of Cups. But look. Boom. Simple as that. You get wish fulfillment. You broke free. Let me get more on this Devil and the King of Swords sideways. What is that about for my viewers? And then I'm going to get Knight of Pentacles. Y'all hear that train? This person could be trying to slowly come towards you, but I don't know. I really don't know. Their energy is just... I'm not feeling the energy. To be quite honest, I'm not feeling the energy of this person. Give me one more for this Devil, King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. What's that? Four of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody you're not talking to. This is somebody that's silent and trying to see. You've moved past this person, and this person is looking and trying to think of ways to come in as you're moving on. But I feel like it's too late. Whoever this is, I don't know what this could be centered around. What's underneath the deck? The Moon. Yeah, you don't know this. Well, you know, because of this reading. But this person is hiding. There's that Emperor in reverse. That Seven of Swords in reverse. This person is hiding how deeply they're affected by what happened. I don't know what this person did to you or vice versa. But I feel like this person thinks about coming towards you. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So I would hold my breath. And this person's energy seems kind of... I don't know. They could be obsessing because you are moving on. Whoever this is. I am going to get... I feel like you could have two people in your energy, but I am going to get some what's the gossip on that. Okay, guys? But before I do that, I want to... No, actually, I'm going to do that first. And then I'm going to pull some career and life oracle deck, because it did... The career did come out. Something about your career, taking a look at faith in your career did come out. So let's look into that. But first, tell me about this. What's the gossip on this Devil energy? Breadcrumbing wanted to come out. What's the gossip on this Devil energy? Devil, King of Swords energy, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords. What's the gossip on that energy for my viewers? What's the gossip? Bag secured. Now that flew out over here. Achieving goals, mission accomplished, financial stability, got it locked. That flew out over... Look, I love this. On the Six of Pentacles. So some of you guys are definitely securing the bag, and whatever this is, this work, new work venture, or just in work general, maybe they don't want to talk about this person. Maybe they want to talk about you getting the bag secured. We got commitment issues underneath, so maybe this person in shadow work makes fake flex. Ooh, this is this side piece. This could have been somebody that had you in a third-party situation if it's love, because I do see commitment issues and side piece here. So if this is a love partner and you decided to go in a new direction, that could have forced them into some shadow work. This person could have been a fake flexer, acting like they had it on Instagram, social media, flashing money, but deep down they were very void and empty, and something about them confronting their shadows is bringing them back to you. But let's get one more. What's this King of Swords Devil? What's this Devil energy about? Who is that? What's the tea? What's the gossip on that person? Breaking cycles. Okay. Ending harmful patterns, freedom from repetition, new beginnings, it stops with me. So maybe this person is healing with that Four of Swords. And maybe because they're going through this intense shadow work, which we saw underneath the deck, they are thinking of the connection or the friendship, or this could be a relative, and they're wanting to break this toxic cycle here. So, okay, not too bad. What else? Anything else about this person? And I'm going to go to the career reading, career portion. Past life. So there was a past life connection. with this person, whether it was a relative, a lover, a friend, co-worker. There was something about a past life connection. Maybe you guys met to break a cycle and go on your merry way. You could have had a family with this person or something, or if not, like, it just could have been somebody that you considered family. But I feel like with on red, maybe this person ghosted you, or with the Four of Swords, they just went silent, and that caused them to like reflect. Maybe you didn't react, you kept moving here. Wow, okay. So let's look at the career. Fool, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. I definitely want to look at that because you guys are definitely manifesting something new in your career. And I want to look into that. What is the Fool, Eight of Pentacles, and Six of Wands as it pertains to my viewer's career? Protection. You are being protected from deceit in other situations that no longer serve you. So I feel like whatever you're doing, what I'm getting from this, whatever you're doing that's new in your career, it's protected. Or regardless, going on a journey, a trip, it's protected. Okay, they want you to know that. And remember I said maybe something wasn't working in the past and you started getting frustrated, and maybe that was for a reason. Maybe whatever you were working on in the past wasn't meant to, you know, come into fruition because you were being protected. Give me more about this. Look, rewards and power position. I love it. You are being promoted or called to lead. Time to step up into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. Look at that. Six of Wands. Rewards. You are cashing in on all the good work you've done. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in. Keep going and keep growing. So you're protected. I need you to know. I need you to know. Oh. You are protected, soul fam. And whatever this is, and it's going to be unique to everybody. Remember, this is a general reading, but I feel like you guys have gone through a dark time here, whether it's mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, and you are now breaking free and setting out on a new journey that's going to bring you to a lot of happiness and wish fulfillment. Finally leaving this Five of Cups, Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords energy in the past, and people in the past, might I add, because I feel like, you know, people could be seeing you move on, getting this victory and success. And maybe they learned a tough spiritual lesson themselves. And I don't want to say tough, but they learned a spiritual lesson, because if this was a past life connection, no matter what type of connection it was, you guys came into contact this lifetime to teach each other something. So it's like, whatever soul contract you have with that person, it was to break some sort of cycle. I feel like you guys probably went first and went through your dark night of the soul, and now whoever this is, could be a masculine, doesn't have to be, but it is more mainly masculine energy out here. They are finally going through their dark night. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more on what's gossip on this career, because we got bags secured over here. What else about my viewers' career? Lessons, I can't make it up. Lessons learned, wisdom gained, completing cycles, growth through experience. I'm wiser now. So regardless, it's everything's connected here. I feel like everything is being touched on. I feel like with the lessons learned card, you guys have learned a lesson, whether it's about your career, what you want and don't want, a relationship, what you want and don't want. A lesson's being learned and integrated here, and that is going to set you guys up for this new beginning, okay? Which looks to be very beautiful and abundant. So wow, what a beautiful reading, you guys. A perfect way to start 2026. If you guys enjoyed this reading, let me know. Hit that like and subscribe button. And guys, it does help when you guys comment and like it, because it gets in the algorithm, okay? So don't be a hater. I love y'all. Till next time. Peace.